My channel, sorry to get a bit comfortable there. In today's video, I'm just going to do a quick makeup tutorial. Hydrate my skin first by going in with the Hydrate in Revolutions Fix Radiant Spray. Just a couple squirts. Love that stuff. It's actually pretty good, to be fair. And then just let that settle in. I spun my hair up. I did straighten it, but I am selfie ready now. La la! It's my Body Shop Youth Drops of Youth Fresh Luminizer. Is it Luminizer? Anti-pollution. Oh, but I reviewed it, so you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna squirt that on the back of my hand. A couple squirts. Looks quite. Yep. Just give that a little rubby in. More than concealer in vanilla. This is what I use all the time for my eyes, just for a base, because the colours I use are quite bright. Face wipes I use, this is all I use. I don't care if they're on offer or not on offer, I'll still buy them because they're the best ones. The best ones that I've ever used anyway. Thank you, Simple. Right, so let's draw those. And now I've got like my magnified lip mirror in front of me. I do have like a million mirrors in front of me, but I seem to like this one. Alright, so this comes in a Dolph. You guys get the drill, but I don't need all that, so I'm just going to rub a bit off because I'm going to use my fingers anyway, and all I do is just tap and just tap it on my eyes. And I do this every morning at 5 AM when I go to work. But I did do a sunset look the other day. That was pretty sick. Ugh. But there you go. That's all you need. You could just go out looking like that, put a bit of liner on, put mascara on, your job done. It's quick and simple. Get back in because there's so much stuff, so much concealer on here, you don't actually need to do that. You can just keep tapping it in. There we go. That's it. Don't need to set it, don't need to do anything else with it, you just need to let it do its course. And you can always get the creases with the other fingers. That's all you need to do. Done! So that's my base down. Just get rid of that. Been up since 6 AM, body clock. So yeah, so that is your base down, that is done. So now you just pick whatever palette you want to work with and then just start blending your colours out. So I have so many and I don't know what look to go for today. As I say, I've got the Mama Mitchell palette. This is the bomb. I used one of his glitters in here, and I'm not kidding you, I had something in my eye the whole entire time. Was it this one or was it the other one? Hang on, what look did I have on yesterday? Oh, I had a purple look yesterday, so I don't think it was this palette. And the mirror is detachable, by the way. Hang on. Oh, you can just take the mirror out. But look at this. This is like, people have reviewed this already, but I'm not going to review it because there's no point because everyone else has done it. So look at those colours, like amazing. Look at those. It's like these colours in here are like, and the pigmentation is spot on. Do I do a look from the James Charles one? Lightly. You don't want too much. You just want to tap the corners. Just like so. And then just swipe in that corner. So I don't want to go too far. I just want just a little on the corner, as you can see. Make sure I don't drop that palette. Right, all I'm doing is tapping and swiping. So it's like almost a grey effect. But we're going to deepen it up. But as I said, I'm going to do a cut crease anyway, so you can bring it down to the front. Just a light, so because you put your concealer down, it will turn grey, which is fine because that can just be your base. I just want to get into the crease and just swipe it up so it's that smoky of that effect. And because obviously this is quite a hard bit at the end, it's a lot better. I prefer to just pack it in first and then I can buff it out with the other end if I need to, but it's a lot more easier just doing it this way. Well, I find it anyway. For a beginning it was just like crazy, but I am going to go deepen this up. I'm just blending this out first. And what I'm going to do is get the other end, wipe off the excess of what I've got, just a tad dab, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this, swipe motions. As you can see, it's brought it up as a wing look. And then what I'm going to do is go on the outside and just do washing motions. And you want to bring it right down to the corner. So we're going to do hopefully a Halloween look. I've never done one before, so this is going to be new to me, and I have watched so many people doing it, and I wanted to get into the trend of doing stuff like that. So I'm not a makeup artist, I'm just beginner like everybody else, but I thought I'd share my experience and how I do my makeup, because I get a lot of comments asking me. Again, I'm just blending that out, just a little bit below the brow bone, so it's just in the crease. And you can see my eyes droop over, so it looks like I've got nothing in there, but I literally, if I pull this up, you know you shouldn't do this, but if you put it up you can see. That's why I always raise my eyebrows when I'm doing this, because then you can see. It's just light motions, just buffing it out. As I say, you don't need a lot, and I will bring this colour, this black, right the way up, so it's just that smoked out look. If I'm going to do a bright orange with a black, then I need to make sure it's smoked out. You can do this on the lower lash line afterwards, after you applied everything else. As I say, I'm just going to show you one eye first. As you can see, it's got darker in this section. That's because you're buffing it out. Then I'm going to use just a light brown here, well, the dark brown here. Just going to tap a few times. You can see it on the brush. I'm going to tap off the excess because you don't want all that excess on that. And again, I'm going to do the same again, buff it out by doing those motions, exactly the same motions. Just lightly smoke it out. You don't want any harsh edges. I will darken this up, as I said before. It just takes time. Notice I just brushed that on, and now I'm just going to buff it out. I love this brush. I must get more of these. Looks like someone's punched me in the eye, but I'm going to go back in that black and I'm just going to start darkening it up. You can see I'm just tapping it on. It does look patchy at first, but the trouble is with these dark colours, you've got to make sure you can still blend them, but it's better if you pack them on first and then blend them out. I think a lot of gurus do tell you to do this. See, I'm just tapping it on at the moment. And then I'll just start swiping just to get that blend. So it's still dark, but not dark like it looks awful. As you can see, it looks really, really shit at the moment, but excuse my language, but it does. Now I'm going to take it on the bigger end, black on the bigger end. Now I'm going to buff that out. Just don't forget, I am going to be putting an orange on. Blacks are quite hard to work with. So I'm going to carve this out. As you can see, I've just given that wing effect. You can bring it underneath, but I might put full face on, so I haven't decided to do so yet. I know this video is taking a little bit longer than I would expect, but you guys need a tutorial on how to do it. I am doing it! Do it like a dude. Right. So I'm just bending down to my mirror. Okay, I'm just going to do one more. So you guys tell me what videos you want me to do in future. If you want me to do a simple look, everyday look, then tell me. Please leave a comment and subscribe and like the videos. You're much appreciated. So I know you guys like my Fitbit one. Hey, still got it on, still works. Do you know what? It saved my life. So that's all that matters, it saved my life. I love a good Fitbit. If I could get a new one, I would. Alright, so I'll buff that out. I can probably buff it out a bit more, but I'll clean everything up later. I might just clean it up now actually, because it looks pretty sick. See how clean that looks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to carve out. Yeah. So my brows are pretty good anyway. I have kept them in pretty good nick. So I'll leave my brows as they are. I could probably brighten them up a bit, but what's the point? So now I'm going to go in with the Revolution Cut Crease Canvas. This stuff, again, I can't. Makeup Revolution, mate. Come on, I can't complain. It's probably the best ones I've ever used, to be fair. And I do have a particular brush I do use, which I need to find. I think it's this one. No, it's not. It's this one. It's like, I use one of these. I don't use theirs. I use my own. These are just from eBay, just cheap pair, which have been like a godsend, by the way. Right, so I'm just going to lean down, but I'm pretty sure you'll be able to see. So what I'm going to do is just going to tap a little bit on. I just want to ask a question. Do people do this all the time? Like, open their mouths every time? I'm going to swipe that round there because that looks pretty sick. But I'm not going to go to full length. But because I've got that little dipper crease in mine, my eyes are different. Just going to brighten that up with a bit of a liner. Or I could just go dun 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 dun. Why not? Let's just go to full mark, shall we? I'm going to stick this massive orange. I'm going to find a brown orange and I'm going to stick it all over the lid. But I am going to darken up that bit. I didn't know where this look was going, so bear with me. Right, just a bit more. Don't need a lot, just a little bit. Getting a thin brush, really, really thin brush. I'm just going to go in with that black. I'm just going to go in weirdest brush ever. I'm going to go in with this one. It's a bit better. There we go. So basically I'm just using this black to deepen that section of the lid, so in the crease. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it round where I carved it out, just to give that illusion. Never done this before, this is all new to me, so I'm doing it as I'm going. Don't worry, I'm going to buff this out so it doesn't look like sharp lines. All I'm doing is just taking the black from the James Charles palette. I'm going to say I'm not going to do the other eye because you guys have just seen one eye done. I know it's going to look odd, but I don't care. You only need to see one. There we go. Just gonna illusion effect. Now I'm gonna buff out. Why is that bring on that one? Where are you? There. Now I'm just gonna buff that black out. The lines aren't as harsh. Hopefully this Halloween looky kind of thing will work. There we go. Well, this is close and personal. Can you see that? That winged out effect. And then I'm going to put a light colour in here to brighten that bit up. I can lighten this bit up as well, but I quite like it like dark, dingy look. Eco Max Mode mascara. Love this mascara, it's a new one. Why is that clumpy? Okay, I need to pull that bit off. God, this is just a disaster. It. Excuse the mess, who cares about that? We'll sort it out later. Look at that, don't it look pretty? There you have it guys, this is the first time I'm ever wearing false lashes. Awesome day. Ciao bellas!